Good, well, morning, evening, something. It could be any time, anywhere, any place, something. I don't know. That sounds right. Uh, anyway, good morning, and from San Francisco, it's morning. It's 10 a.m. my time. So this is something that I've been doing. This is a little bit more maybe European friendly a time frame. So I'm hoping that we'll get kind of a little bit of a different audience this time. People that maybe have only been able to see the VODs can kind of see it live now, so that'll be exciting. So anyway, hello, and the chat is saying hello, and good morning. So let's get to it. We're gonna get right back into It Lurks Below here. This is my new game that will be coming out soon, TM. And you know, I don't really know when it's going to come out. You know, I'm hoping that it'll come out in the next couple months. And anyway, we'll see how it goes. And you know, I'm working on it. It's just myself, myself, and I, all three of us. I'm doing the programming and the music and the art and everything. And so it's it's a real passion project. So anyway. Last time we kind of ended up, you know, I've been showing the game off for a few days. This is the third stream here. I don't know if anybody's caught the VODs or seen them live or whatever. But you know, we've been playing this particular character, and we ended up kind of in the secret portal area at the very end last time. And so I could continue with this character. Let's make sure we get that. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. I don't know how much people have seen of the game, whether or not it would be a good idea to continue to you know, continue from this point, or if I should. Not enough inventory space. Or if I should, you know, think about maybe, you know, starting over, because we've done quite a bit and there's a lot to explain about the game. And I don't know, because of the different kind of audience time, I don't know whether to kind of continue from here or not. Now, one of the things I could probably do is I could probably show off kind of the end of the demo. But I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of a spoiler. I don't know if people necessarily want to see it, but maybe we'll do that. Let's see what people are feeling. And good morning, everybody, and hello, world. And what's kind of the feedback from the chat here? Should we be continuing what we're doing here? Or should I start over and kind of start from the beginning so people could see a lot of the game, or should we kind of continue from where we left off and get into kind of the end game stuff here? Start over. Okay, all right. Well, there's a couple votes for start over. There's one for continue, but there's you know, it's start over. Since it's been kind of a different audience and things like that, I think we'll start over. Maybe tomorrow I'll finish on cable, and you know, I'm streaming tomorrow, kind of around a similar time. And so let's start with a new character class. So the game is kind of a Terraria, Starbound, a little bit like a 2D Minecraft crossed with Diablo, and that's about the best way to describe it. There's a lot of differences between all those games, and so the devil's in the details. And we've got you know, it's got character classes. Right now there are 4 character classes to choose from. There's Bard, there's Cleric, there's Rogue, there's Wizard. There's gonna be at least 3 or 4 more that I've designed, including Necromancer. Maybe I'll do a Warrior. We've talked about Ninja. We've done a few other things. So there'll be a bunch of different character classes to go with. There's a lot of different looks that you can create with your character. They can, you know, there's a lot of different hairstyles and heads and things like that. There's one category that is not done yet, which is I'm going to have kind of like a accessories thing where you can put on a beard or glasses or some stuff like that. That's one layer that isn't in the game yet, but I intend on having that for the final product. So let's start. This is my wife's favorite hairdo, the Princess Leia hairdo. I'm going to go with a different face. We'll do kind of the, I think that might be the rosy cheeks-ish version there. There we go, a little hair color. Should we go green, blue, maybe blue hairstyle? There we go, blue. And let's go, rosy cheeks. Yeah, we'll go with rosy cheeks hairstyle. There we go. We got you can do kind of two different types of chests, big shoulders or kind of, I guess, breasts. And character class, I believe I did wizard last time. The character class I'm going to play today is I'm going to play rogue. I think we'll go with that. That's kind of got an interesting gameplay style, so we're going to go with a rogue. I'd like to hear about the necromancer features that you're planning for. So the necromancer, I will release some details on that. I can't remember all of my notes right now. There are some problems with the way that this game plays versus the way that that Diablo plays. So there's, it's different than having a skeleton army. My plans right now are to have a skeleton army, but the skeleton army is going to be a flying skeleton army. So after that, we'll kind of see how it plays. So the game itself is okay. I think we're set here. We need to name this character a rogue. Let's see, stabby. All right. Even though there's no stabbing in the game, I would go hardcore. There's three different modes here. There's creative, which is kind of an easier version of the game. It unlocks a lot of blocks and stuff like that early in the game so that you can make all sorts of cool buildings and whatnot if you want to do that, if you're really into that. It also doesn't have, there's kind of different ways that you play the game in terms of, there's a health meter and then you have a stomach meter. So there's kind of like a hunger level as well as an exhaustion level. But in creative, it doesn't have hunger and it doesn't have exhaustion. So it's an easier game in terms of you're not like panicked about all of those kind of things. And the mobs are easier and whatnot. So this is kind of the chill version of the game. You can just, have a good time and play for a while and do all sorts of creative things and not focus on, there's still, you can go down into the dungeon, you can create armor, you can fight, you can do all the things you normally do in the game, but it's just kind of an easier, chiller version. Then there's the kind of normal version of the game, which is what I will play today. And then, of course, I have hardcore, hardcore being that if you die, you get one life. And if you die, it's very much the roguelike version, where it's, you die and it's over. The game is over once you get in, if you die in hardcore. So we're going to play normal today because the game is brutally hard, and hardcore is a little bit too ambitious for this stream, because I'm trying to not only talk about the game, but also, answer questions and read chat and things like that. So doing all of that at once makes it tough to kind of focus on the gameplay. If you're going to do hardcore, you really need to focus. So any chance to make the black smoke on torches a bit transparent? It is I don't know how to say your name, Scapleton. So Scapleton, there is transparency on the torch stuff. It may not be transparent enough, and maybe I need to make it a little bit more transparent, but it does transition to a transparency and does transparent out. Maybe it's too harsh right now, but whatever. Are there NPCs that you need to try and build and maintain houses for? Yes, defense, or that is similar. You'll see that later on in the game here. I'm going to pause for just a second. Later on, I'll show you. I've got a blueprint system that allows you to kind of like place buildings and kind of create your town. And there's NPCs that will be, that show up in the building. So once you're past a certain stage in the game, you start making these buildings and building your town, and they're on the surface, and there's different vendors and different people you can interact with, a bank and a vendor and a time-space wizard and a hat vendor and all sorts of fun stuff. So I don't know. We'll get to that, I'm sure, in this stream, but we won't get too much further than that probably today. So, Graybeard Games, you said you used Pixel Edit to make the art. Can you say what you did to make the music? I use FL Studio to, the Fruity Loops, it's also called, to make the music. And then I have a keyboard and stuff like that that I use. I record some sounds and stuff. I've recorded some ukulele, me playing different instruments and whatnot that I'm gonna kind of mix into some of the music. Not all the music is in. I'm still working on some of the music. I only have one piece in right now, and there's 4 or 5 pieces that are gonna go in. So it's early. All right, so you start out the game and you get a quest that was kind of up here in the upper right. And first quest is it's going to be making this weapon here, and you have to pick up 2 sticks off the ground to try and build this. I'm just going to start picking up stuff. Since I know how to play, I'm going to kind of move forward here and do the right things for some of this stuff. So we pick up two sticks, and then bam, you can make a weapon. And so the game is filled with ranged weapons. And you shoot by holding the mouse button down. There's a recharge, and it aims at your cursor. So it's kind of like it's a very action-oriented kind of game. There's a little bit of kickback. See, if I keep kicking back here, I will eventually just fall right off the ledge. So there's this is your weapons. This is how you're gonna fight the monsters, and there's a bunch of monsters in the game. And so that completes our first quest. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show off there are different aspects of the game. So it's kind of a survival game, and it's kind of a roguelike in that it's got a random world. It's got a random dungeon. There's random monsters. There's monsters with random attributes, unique monsters. There's random items. The items, the guns that you just saw, they're not, and I'm calling them wands because it's a fantasy game. But in essence, they're kind of guns. They are randomly generated. They got different delivery mechanisms. They got different, they can be arcing or multi-shot or just regular projectile or reflective or all sorts of stuff with different, combined with different elements. So you can be poison or magic and all sorts of stuff, as well as kind of like affix, suffix stuff, just like Diablo. So a lot of the items in the game are randomly generated, and we'll get into that a little bit more as we go along. So, so the wands, and the game in general is very much like randomly generated, very much a survival kind of game. I mean, a roguelike kind of game. But the survival aspect is the other aspect, and that is you need to rest. There's, like I said, up here you got a stomach. You got kind of endurance, and so you need to sleep. So you can press a button, the Z button. You can rest, and that will recover your stamina. There are other ways to get it. There's like potions and things like that will also give you stamina, and we'll show those off in a bit as well. And then there's other things you need to do. You need to eat. You need to keep that stomach meter up. And there's food throughout the world, as well as you will eventually be farming and creating a farm. Here's your hoe, and that allows you to plant seeds, create little dirt mounds, and plant your seeds. So we're going to kind of go around the world here, and we're going to collect some stuff to start us off on our farm. We also get, our quest right now is to craft a pickaxe and an axe, and that will allow us to start chopping down trees and start digging in the world. So it's in that way, it's kind of like Minecraft or maybe Terraria, where you're kind of going down into the world because it lurks below. And you're going to discover that the things are grim down there. Things are bad. There's bad things happening below the surface. So there's this corruption in the world, and it seems to be spreading. Here's the first hint of that corruption. So we're gonna go around here. We're gonna finish, and we're gonna try and craft these tools. Let's see what I need here. I've got 3 sticks. I need more rocks. I have enough tough grass, so we will try and kind of go circumnavigate the world here and pick up some seeds and try and find ourselves the last things that we need. I need rocks, right? Yeah, so we have enough sticks. Oh, there's a rock right there. Is that enough? Oh, no, still more rocks. We need more rocks. Oh, there's a couple more over here. You kind of you go up and down the 1 block height stuff just by keep pushing, and you'll walk up these things automatically. You don't need to jump. You can jump if you want. Jump is spacebar. So you can jump over them if you want to, but it's not necessary. Okay, so I have enough stuff now. I've completed the quest, and now we're going to kind of open things up a little bit and start manufacturing some stuff. Let's see. Can you place markers on the map? You cannot yet, but that may happen in the future. So there is a map in the world that kind of like it maps your progress. And the map is really, really alpha right now. That, you know, I just kind of got it working. When you level up, so I just leveled up, and when you level up, there are going to be attribute points that you can spend. You can spend them to increase either your attack power, which is a damage multiplier, your hit points, your mana points, and the mana points are basically the number of shots that your wand has before it needs to recharge. And wisdom decreases the wand recharge rate. So as you go down further and further in the dungeon, the wands take longer and longer to recharge, and so you need to keep that wisdom up to make sure your recharge is at a reasonable rate. Uh-oh, the monsters have come out here. We're gonna need to start fighting. That's what I get for explaining so much. Then there's one other thing that I teach you right here, which is that we have this kind of learning potion, I'm calling it. Some of the items on the bar, the way that you switch what's in your hands is you press the number on the bar. You can use the mouse wheel to kind of scroll back and forth. And this is kind of what's in your hand slots. So this is basically if you're thinking about your equipment, you've got your head slot, your chest, your legs, your feet, you got rings and hats and whatnot. And this is your hands. So right here on the hot bar are your hands. And you can change by selecting, by clicking on the slot down here, or by pressing the number, and that changes exactly what's in your hand. You can barely see, so it's, I apologize because I've been sitting here rambling. But some of the items have an orange border, and those orange border items are instant use. So it won't switch to that slot, but instead it will use that item. And so you press number 4 and it'll drink it. So that's what that's teaching you, is that there's the difference between kind of like instant use items on your hotbar, potions and scrolls, and we'll get into ancient items and things like that as well. So, all right, now we've unlocked a whole bunch of new recipes. It's going to have us dig up some cobblestone, and it's going to have us start placing a forge and building a little base. So we're gonna try and get into our base here. God, I can barely see. Thank God I just learned torches, I believe. Do I have any wood? Have I knocked down any trees? I don't think I've chopped down any trees. I've been talking too much and I haven't really. So let's see. Hey David, you love your games. I have a question. As a one-person project, how much, if any, documentation can you create and in what form? I'm not really sure. Uh-oh. There's a monster here, but I can barely see. So all right, let's put down a torch here because I can barely see what's going on. So documentation, I'm not really sure what you mean by documentation. If you mean documenting my code, I do document my code, but that's just out of habit. With me just making the project by myself, I'm not really sure why I document the code. Mainly, I guess, to remind myself of what the hell I did, because oftentimes I'll be working on something for a while and I can't quite remember all of the minutia when it comes to how I did something. So, but in terms of documentation, wiki and things like that, I'm hoping that the community can get involved in terms of what can be made and documented with all the different builds and the different items and the affixes and all that kind of stuff, the different monsters and strategies and whatnot. That will be, I think, mainly up to the community. The aesthetics are similar to Starbound. That is correct. They are, inspired by Starbound for sure. But it plays very, very differently than Starbound did. Starbound was largely a kind of a sandbox game, and it was about going into the different planets, and I love Starbound. I played a ton of Starbound. And it's kind of like going to the different planets and collecting the blocks and building fancy huts, and it's not so much a hardcore RPG. This game is an RPG at its core. It is very much a Diablo-like RPG where you level up, there's character classes, there's skills, there's random items, you're making builds, and you're kind of getting stronger and stronger as you try and go down into the earth. And it's kind of simple, almost in a Diablo 1 fashion, in terms of, you know, there's a dungeon, what lurks below. You're kind of delving down into the world and discovering new things and fighting new things all the time. So there you go. Can there be the ultimate edition for, say, $50 that includes a non-combat Scotch or Sith Lord companion pet? You guys are funny. I think you said that items are in set items are in play here. So if how do I do set items? I'll release the information on the set items later today. I'm working on a patch right now to fix some of the things, the latest bugs that have been found, that were found basically yesterday. And so after I release the patch, which will be hopefully, you know, in the next few hours after I'm done with this stream, then I'll release information. I was planning on releasing the information about the sets and that are in the game and the way that you create them to the kind of, I have a beta little forum, beta Discord. And I was going to release that information to them today so that people can go out and kind of farm that and see if people can create some of that fun armor. Okay, let's get some of these torches going here. Oh no, he jumped right down in here. Okay, so right now I'm focused on trying to make a forge, which I will, you need some cobblestone for that. Let's kind of organize our inventory. We're not going to need more sticks. We got some wheat. Food expires over time, so you got to kind of be careful. You got to keep that making sure that you're making a farm and that you're gardening, because this is very much a survival game. Let's get our we'll get that over there because we got enough for torches. We got our hoe. We're gonna need to. We got wheat seeds, cabbage seeds. Little inventory management here. And if you've ever played any of my games, you know that inventory management is definitely a big part of it. All right, so it looks like I don't have a lot of food. So I think that before we get much further in our base building here, we're gonna have to do some farming. So let's get our farm started. Now this is my wife right there. She's gonna be really upset that I killed that berry bush. She may never forgive me for doing that. So let's see. Let's get the hoe selected. We're gonna start doing some gardening because if you run out of food, you die of hunger. So if you get exhausted, you just you're not gonna die. You just are very, very slow. You can barely move. But if you will die of hunger. So you got to make sure that you got to keep that up. All right, let's do 4. I want to make 5 of these. 5 of these. All right, and 5 carrots. Uh-oh, we're already in the hunger zone. We're in the hunger zone, and that's not good. That's not what we're looking for here. Look, I'm already getting hungry, and I may have just been talking myself into a death here. I may have completely blown it. I think we're gonna try scouring the surface here in hopes that we can find some food. Because it doesn't look good for. I don't think that stuff is gonna grow fast enough for us to survive. So we're gonna try and go look for, maybe there'll be a carrot up here on the surface, or a cabbage, or maybe some, maybe we'll get some berries. Berries will barely tide us over. But anyway, this does not look good. This looks like maybe my first death of the day. Oh, there's a carrot. Thank God we got a carrot. Whew. All right, that'll help. Oh, and there's some berries up there. We got to go, it's a hunter-gatherers. We got to go gather our dinner there. Thank goodness. Okay, that'll tide us over. That should endure us. That should make it so that we're in decent shape here. So one of the things that happens is that in terms of food, is food that spawns on the surface throughout the game. So if you are you know, not if you are desperate, you can scour the surface for food. But there isn't a whole bunch of food that that spawns on the surface, so it's important to try and maintain a little farm. So okay, we got that going. Oh, there's another berry bush that has spawned up here. We're gonna get right to that. Look at that, I'm hungry. Okay, so let's continue working on our base here. I'm exhausted though, so we're gonna rest, and hopefully at the same time these will grow. We'll be able to harvest them here in a few minutes before we reach our hunger limit. Okay, how are we doing in terms of, do I have enough rocks? I don't even have the right equipment yet. All right. Sun's going down, which means, of course, all right, we're at 75%. That's pretty good. We're going to start, let's make sure that we get up some of this cobblestone here. We need, I think, 20 cobblestone to build ourselves the forge. That way we can start building armor and weapons and things like that that will help us fight the monsters and endure a little longer. Okay, dev hacks. That was a scary berry. Yeah, absolutely. How much playtime is there? That's a good question. I would say nearly infinite because of the randomness, the different character classes, things like that. You know, you can play, just like a lot of my games, you can play for many hours. And it has got that kind of flavor of, oh, I've been playing and I'm going to play for 5 minutes and now it's been an hour. That's definitely been part of it as well. People kind of realize, oh my God, time has passed much more than I thought it would. All right, we've carved ourselves out a nice little shelf here. Uh-oh, scary berry. We're flashing yellow here. Come on, we need these things to sprout up here. We've planted you long enough ago. This is intense. I don't know if we're gonna make it this time. I got plenty of seeds for the future. We don't need any more tough grass here, but it's not looking good for us. Let's get the forge placed here. We'll create the forge. This is gonna be our little hideout here. We're gonna start carving out a little space in the ground. Oh, there we go. The carrots and the cabbages have spawned. Uh-oh. And so has, of course, some of the eyes, the monsters. It's nighttime. All right. Let's go. Bring it on. Bring it on, eyeball. Bring it on, spiders. All right. We took care of them pretty quickly. That was nice. All right. Uh-oh. Another eyeball here. Oh, pooping spiders. He's pooping spiders. God, enough with the spiders. I'm trying to kill you. All right, there we go. Okay, hunger's getting a little low. We're gonna have to eat here. Woo! All right, let's get some more of these. Let's get some more of these, this stuff gardening here, because we're gonna get hungry again pretty quickly, I suspect. Let's eat 2 more of those. We'll get some more gardening going. But a single playthrough, I would say, is going to be 30-ish hours or so. You know, if you're really good at it, maybe it's in the 30-hour range first playthrough. You know, that's just an estimate. If you're going to do the different kind of levels of difficulty and kill the bosses and get to the end, you know, it's an intense. It's a really big game, and so there'll be lots to do that will keep you busy and you can play for a long time. Let's see if I can get in there. There we go. Right angle. Can you hit a key to recharge, reload, or the one just have to run out? So you can, at any time, you can press the R key to recharge after you've shot. If when you're full, you don't recharge. But if you could shoot a few and then press R and recharge, or you can just wait for the auto. So there is, at any time, you can press the R for recharge. Okay, let's see. We didn't get to place our forge. We're gonna do that. We're gonna build ourselves a forge here, which is great. All right, we can build a campfire, which will be helpful. We can cook some of our food. The cooked food lasts longer and gives you more stuff. Oh God! All right, you can dodge the bullets like I'm doing here. That helps. You can kind of jump over the enemies and whatnot. And so there we go. All right. Let's build this up one more. Let's put a little bit here in the background. So you can place blocks either in the foreground or the background. All right. Let's move this torch here. We'll move it more inside of our little hut. There we go. We can kind of move this up a bit here. There we go. Now we're rolling here. Now we're rolling. We're starting to roll. We've got some health potions. You can press Alt at any time. It'll put the names of items above so you can see them a little bit better. All right. There's an eyeball right over there. I've leveled up. Come on, eyeball. All right. There we go. Look at this. They're just dropping potions for me. Oh, and a scroll of blessing. Love that. That's a good one. That's a key one. Especially once we want to go fight. There's some rocks. Okay, so I need rocks. I need 3 rocks. We're going to eat these berries. Extend our little food supply a little bit. We're going to need some rocks because we need... Uh-oh. We need to make a campfire. There we go. The campfire is key because you can cook the food. Let's get a little more damage multiplier going. Percentage, a little more damage percentage. All right, come on, eyeball. Bring it on. Oh, he dropped something as well. All right, there we go. Very nice. Another scroll of blessing. We're gonna have plenty of blessing going. Which game are you most proud of? Oh, that's impossible for me to answer. I'm super proud of almost everything that, I mean, not just almost. I'm super proud of everything that I've ever made. In many ways, there are different parts of different games that I love. Every single game has had something about it that I've loved a lot and I've been super proud of. Obviously, with Diablo 1, it was kind of my baby, a game that I'd been thinking about and designing and wanting to make for years and years and years, and it came out so well and kind of really started this, you know, that kind of mix of hardcore RPG and action, real-time action, being able to play over the internet and things like that. So it was, you know, that was amazing. And then Diablo 2, you know, a lot of people consider that to be just a superb game. I'm super proud of that. You know, that is in many ways kind of the pinnacle of my career, which has been, you know, just been amazing. I'm really happy with Hellgate London. We made a lot of really bad mistakes. And but I'm super proud of that game. I think it is way ahead of its time. I think that it ended up being a great game in the end. You know, it was buggy, it had problems, but I really loved kind of the mix of the first-person shooter and the first-person shooter and the RPG kind of aspects. And now a lot of first-person shooters are bringing RPG aspects into their games. It's very, very common. I still not have 3 rocks. I'm going around, we're picking up, we're chopping down the trees and getting ourselves the woods. And then Marvel Heroes, even though when it came out, it had large problems. We were able to kind of iterate on that and develop this amazing community. And oh, the berry went away right before I was going to grab it there. And so, you know, I'm really proud of the fact that we turned that game around and made it into something amazing and really fun. And with the help of the community and the live kind of iterations that we had on it. And, you know, that was an exciting time, and it was really fun, and I loved all the feedback and whatnot. We're only at 2 rocks. Oh, did I miss that rock? Oh, there we go. All right, so we got our campfire. That was key. I am low, really low on endurance. We've made it back to our camp here. All right. And we can harvest this stuff here. We can start to make some food. Oh, my God. I'm slow as molasses here. All right, let's place our campfire. Let's make some food. There we go. Some bowls of vegetables, cooked vegetables, and that will last us a little longer there. All right, now we're gonna need to take a nap, a little power nap here. Okay, rest up. All right, so let's answer some questions here. The turnaround and stick to Marvel Heroes the way you guys did it after such a rocky start was great. It was sad to see it go. Yeah, so am I. I'm still really sad to see it go, and you know, I feel badly for a lot of my friends that were working there, and and the community that you know, the game is gone. It's a real shame. But I'd say of all the games I'm working on, I'm just having a blast working on this game. It is so much fun working on something. It's not just because I'm doing everything by myself. I'm not really much of a control freak, and I don't really, you know, I didn't start out going, hey, I got to do it all because, you know, it's got to be my way or the highway or something like that. I'm not that way at all. I love getting suggestions and helpful things. I want to make the games better. As you can tell from the way I did Marvel Heroes and the way I'm going to run this game, which is I listen to feedback, I want to make the best possible game. So it's more about just more of a challenge for myself. This is something that I want to do simply because it's you know, it's a big challenge, and I'm looking, you know, I'm enjoying that challenge. All right, let's get the fire pit down here. All right, we got it. I went around the world and we kind of got unlucky there. I didn't see any ore patches up at the top, and we need some ore, so we're gonna have to get down into the gritty here. We're gonna have to get down into the world and start to find some and discover some ore to kind of get us going here. All right, so let's go down. Oh dear, that's a big drop. So we're hopefully not gonna go down there. All right, we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need a whole bunch of, luckily I chopped down a bunch of trees, so that allows us to make a bunch of torches and platforms, which will help us out a lot, kind of guide our way here. There seemed to be a cobblestone block. That was, all right, there's nothing down there. All right, let's drop down here. I can't believe we haven't found anything. This is bad streamer luck here. I'm blaming the poor streamer luck or something. All right, let's answer some questions. What are all the things magic find affects in just the drop rates? Yeah, it affects the drop rates of what is found in the game. What can it not only affects what, you know, when something can be found, but the quality of the way something that can be found. Is it normal for buff icons to interfere with the crafting UI? I suppose it can. You know, I tried to, maybe I didn't load up or test that enough. If you want to send me a screenshot of that, I can probably fix it. Look at this. I cannot believe that we have not found, iron ore is all over the place. There's some right over there. And we have not found any. This has been extremely unlucky. Oh, I think I see some. There's some over there. Okay. It is all over the game, and for some reason this seed, oh god, this seed has been unlucky, and we have not been able to find some iron ore. So, and we need some. We need to create some armor. We need to create our workbench. We need to create, you know, an anvil and some stuff like that. So we gotta get this stuff going here. All right, so we're going to do some mining. Do you play any Diablo 1 or Diablo 2 mods? I do not usually play any of that anymore. I play Diablo 2 occasionally, but when I do play, it's straight up, you know, whatever, Diablo 2 with the patches, nothing modded. What are the challenges in making a game that's similar to other games while still trying to be unique? That's a great question. You know, I don't really worry about that. I never want to make the exact same game that somebody else does. But I definitely get inspired by other people's games. And so I use their games as inspiration for what I want to do, but I don't want to make the same game. I mean, why would I make the same game as somebody else? You know, that game's already made. And I can guarantee I'm not going to sell as well as their game if I'm making the same thing that they made. Because people have already played that game and bought that game. So in a lot of ways, I'm kind of inspired by some of the choices they make. But I always want to play, you know, I always think about, oh, wouldn't it be fun to take this concept and twist it around in this way, or add this thing, or make it different in this way, or a different way. And so, you know, that's really what kind of inspires me. I'm currently writing an engine for a game in C99 with SDLT. That sounds great. That's a long paragraph. Is there going to be another beta? Yeah, there's probably going to be another beta. You know, we've been talking about that, and we were talking about this several times, and I'm not really sure what to do about early access. I've thought about doing kind of an early access thing on Steam. The game is only PC. It is only on Steam right now, and you know, but hopefully I'll be able to support more platforms and whatnot in the future. But right now it is just restricted to PC. Any plans to modify the smoke particles? Yeah, the smoke particles. What? Watching it on stream, it feels a little harsh to the eye. Okay. That's the second comment today on the smoke particles. I don't know what smoke particles apparently are. A little craw in some people's butt, apparently. Did you ever consider making a Diablo-style game where the demons hunt the humans? Doing that kind of stuff is very difficult. There's been few attempts at making that kind of game. That's a kind of an old... That was originally what the Dungeon Keeper concept was going to be. But those games are very difficult to make. There's a reason why there hasn't been one, is basically what I'm trying to say. And so, you know, I think that's... In concept, it sounds fun, but in reality, it's very difficult. All right, let's head back up to the surface here. We're kind of exhausted. We've got some iron now, which will help us out. Okay, now we can smelt some iron. We're getting exhausted here again. We can smelt some of the iron. We can make some iron bars here. There's going to be all sorts of zombies and stuff on the surface now that we've been down here. Let's get... we're going to make... Oh, yeah. We are going to make the workbench. That's what we're making. That will help. There we go. And then we'll make our anvil, which will also help. All right, we got that going. Now we've unlocked a bunch of recipes. We got some armor that we can make. I don't think I have enough for... Oh, I can make a helmet. That's all I can make. Oh my god, they're just bombarding me here. I wasn't able to make that. Boom, there we go, okay. Okay, things are looking grim here. We're gonna have to come up here and fight. Oh my god, it's chaos. I'm starving. Oh my god, it's getting quickly out of control here. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for us, friends and family. Not only am I hungry, I'm almost exhausted. There's a lot of monsters here on the surface. This is looking pretty grim for the streamer. Let's see if I can... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. I had health potions. Oh! I don't know what... The health potions got swapped out of my F key. I don't know why they weren't there anymore. Oh, man. Woo! Throw a grenade, do something. Yes, exactly. All right. All right, luckily I am level 4, which is, I was wrecked here. I am level 4, which is helpful because at level 5, you can start dropping your items. The items out of your hotbar and that you have equipped can drop on the ground. So you have to kind of go back and get your run, go back and get a corpse run, and pick up your stuff or whatever. So, but I'm level 4, which means that, you know, that I'm okay. So that's helpful. Is this what happened when you used up all the streamer RNG the other day? Yeah, maybe. All right, yeah, just a second late there. I almost got, you know, I was like, where are my health potions? Anyway, let's get those health potions right in there. Let's eat. That will help. Luckily, I made my base kind of right near where I need to respawn, which is also helpful. Oh, come on. Oh, he critical hit me. All right, let's drink another potion here. Okay. Okay, oh, and I got coffee. He dropped coffee, which is great. That'll give us some endurance. All right, that's much better. Okay, we're in much better shape now. Let's recharge when we can. Okay, all right, things are looking up for us. Now, the eyes have it. All right, there we go. Another little, some more food, some more health. Okay, we got things kind of back under control now. Things were grim there for a minute, but I think that things are better. Oh, okay, so now we're level 5. We can now, I've gained an ancient item, an ancient orb. I've got my ancient item, but I can drop drop my equipment now if I die. All right, come on. Jumping over that. Very nice. Okay. Oh, shit. Critically hit. Oh, I walked right into that. Right underneath him. I just walked right into the eyeball. The AoE from drop from the eyeball. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about this in just a second. This is Cloak of Shadows. And I'm playing the Rogue. This is its first class item. These class items are skills. And this is an active skill. And what it does is it makes me invisible to monsters. Yes! I am invisible to monsters. They can't see me anymore. So I can go about doing my stuff. I can dig. I can craft. I can do all sorts of stuff, and the monsters will not see me. I become visible once I start attacking. And once I start attacking with this one, I get a short buff that gives me 20% critical hit. And as I upgrade the item, it'll get a higher and higher crit. So, you know, I can get like a buff for like 5 seconds that gives me like 80% critical hit. So you come out of the shadows with this high crit, bam, 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 you know, and you start bringing the monsters down. All right. So I get my next ancient item at level 10. I'll go back into the shadows here. The cooldown on it is very small, so I'm going to give myself a mana point, which will give me one more shot out of my wand. Okay, we got enough wood, I think, still. 133 wood. Yeah, we're fine on wood. Okay, let's start making... We're going to make a better garden here. A better garden. This is my favorite way to set up the garden here, is a little 10 by 10 kind of grid that allows me to kind of... oops, I don't think I put stuff in the background there. I didn't. Put some torches here on the end. This will make a nice little garden area. I feel like Bob Ross. I'm, you know, we're gonna paint some happy little clouds over here, and then I can till this with my hoe. And you know, again, you gotta keep the gardening up in this game, because you will run out of food and you will die. So you need to make sure that you get this going here. All right. Let's get, we got some carrot seeds. We don't have very many carrot seeds. Let's use some of these carrots to make a little bit more seeds. We'll eat the kind of extra cabbages we have here. We got 10 and 10 here. So let's plant 10 and 11. So let's plant some seeds. You can go over it any time. You can go over the food in your inventory. You can convert it to seeds to allow you to create more, and they turn usually into 2 or 3 seeds. Carrots and cabbage have a better ratio to getting some seeds and getting that food kind of continued and going. All right. So one of the things that we are going to need that will help a lot as well is a bed. So let's make ourselves a bed. That will make sure that we can rest at our best. And when you're resting in a bed, you do gain health back, which is really nice. Okay, let's carve out a little section here. The bed's pretty big, so we're gonna have to clear out some blocks. We're getting exhausted again, so we're gonna have to build this bed and rest. Okay, we can pick those up. Let's fill this stuff in here. There we go. Okay, I think that's probably enough room for the bed. Let's go make our bed here. All right, there we go. We'll place that down. And we'll rest. Okay, so that will give us some of our strength back. Uh-oh. Spiders in my base. Spiders in my base. All right. Luckily, the spiders were going the wrong way, which is helpful. All right, so do I have enough stuff to make my better wand yet? No, I don't. I don't have enough iron for my better wand, because we're gonna need a better wand than we got to go up against the let's hide in the shadows here again. Go up against the mini boss here. There's one of our things that we need to do here, one of our objectives, is we're going to kill Commander Vile. Okay, let's dig in here. I think that I saw some ore over here, but I'd bet there's probably some more over in this area here too, because it's just unusual for there not to be this place to just be filled with ore. So I'm going to dig in here. Hopefully we'll find a little bit more. Let's light our way a bit. Okay, this kind of reminds me of Zelda 2. Did you do anything? Do you take that from the? Do we have anything about something like that for a melee class? No. Right now there are no melee classes in the game. A lot of people have been asking for that. I thought about putting in a melee class. I'm doing the game by myself, like I've said. I can't believe that we don't have any ore over here. This is absurd. I've never had this bad of luck in terms of ore. Finding this much ore. Okay, let's do this. Boom. All right. Oh, look at the critical hits. They were kind of flowing there. All right, let's get back in the shadows. I still don't see any ore, which is just crazy to me. All right. There is some over here, and we're going to go over there. This is a shrine in here. And so we could dig into there. And we can go to get the shrine, and the shrine will give us a buff. It could be, you know, it's Diablo 2 styled shrine. It'll give us a buff for about 15 minutes. It could be one of a variety of things. The shrine could also be a dud. It could give us nothing. Will the game be moddable? No, I don't have any plans for it to be moddable in a sense of, you know, again, this is just me by myself. I'm trying to actually finish the game. I would like to do all sorts of things and support it in many ways, including doing some mod support and things like that. But the first order of business is to actually finish the game. And with me just by myself, it's just not a high priority immediately. Now, that said, I would like to make it a feature in the future if the game is successful enough that I can continue supporting it in a really intense fashion. Then I can for sure add things like mod support and whatnot. Are you, you already have melee animations for the accents? Yeah, I tried doing that. I tried putting in, they aren't melee animations. That's actually just a couple sprites on top of each other, kind of wiggling back and forth. So they're rotating sprites on top of each other. You know, the game is 3D, 2D hybrid. So I don't know if people have kind of seen this, but I'll point it out, is that you can see the sides of the blocks. The blocks are 3D. So like as I move around, in the background here, you can kind of see you'll start to see the side of this block, the sides of these blocks. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it better here on this on the cobblestone. See, yeah, you can see kind of the top of the block here, and as I come down here, you know, you see the side, and then as I go underneath, you'll be able to see underneath the block here. So the blocks are 3D in the game. And so I forget what the point is, but there's sprites. There's 2D sprites on top of this 3D background. It's kind of a 2D 3D hybrid, and the axe and stuff are just a sprite that gets rotated on top of it. And I tried to put a melee thing in there, and it just looks really bad because it looks like you're chopping something. You're like, and it doesn't like a real good animation for attack. It's like you gotta kind of come back and bam. You gotta whoosh. There's gotta be a whoosh. There's got to be a bam, bam, bam. You know, it's got to be fast. It's got to be snappy. It's got to feel good. But that's a lot of animation because of so many combinations and things like that in the game that I haven't done it because it's just me by myself, and I didn't figure it was going to be worth it. But I have some good ideas now. Some people have been asking for it, so I think I'm turning the other way. I think I've turned the tide on my decision there, and I think that at some point I will actually put a melee class in. Will it be in a launch? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see on there. You know, we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's dig ourselves. And we're gonna go up, I think, at this point. So let's make sure we have as much kind of escape here as we can, so that we can get out of here quickly. Because I want this buff to. Okay, there's an XP buff. So let's go do some exploring and see if we can find some monsters to kill while we have this XP buff going. Oh, uh-oh, there's some stuff. Oh, God! There's guys over here. There's guys over here. All right, let's get this going. All right. Oh, shot right to the face. Oh, my God. Right to the face. Why didn't I use my cloak? Why didn't I use my cloak? Oh, man. All right. Your next character should be named Dirty Harry. Ripped. Ripped. Will this have multiplayer eventually? I'm hoping so. How do we get in the next beta? I'll be sending out details and talking about it on my Twitter account, on graybeardgames.com, things like that. So you can, the game has a Steam page. You can go to Steam, you can follow it. I'll announce any kind of plans on Steam. I'll announce any kind of plans. There's a Reddit, subreddit that you can go to. It lurks below. There's my Twitter account, so the information out there. Oh, I've got a Facebook page for Graybeard Games. So all of this information we'll talk about where the next beta, where and when the next beta is going to be. Okay, so oh my God. Okay, the surface is going to be completely crazy. Oh my God, I don't know what we're going to do here. We can't find ore. We are having the worst luck with the ore. I lost my experience buff. Luckily, I didn't lose any of my equipment. I didn't drop anything. I don't think I dropped a single thing. I think that was just complete luck. I didn't drop a single thing. Anyway, so that was super lucky. So I think we're gonna kind of take care of the surface here. We're gonna. I have enough now to create the improved wand. I have enough ore to make. I was able to mine a little bit. Oh my God. If you take damage, you'll get exposed as well. So there are different ways to kind of be exposed with the cloak. All right, so I have enough bars here for sure for my better wand, my improved wand here. Okay, a better gun. That's good. Let's see if I can make boots or something. Something. Yes, I can make some boots. Where's my anvil? There it is. We can make some boots. Okay, that'll help us a little bit there. That'll help us a little bit. And let's go, we're gonna buff ourselves up. And try and go fight the mini boss here. Ooh, seeds, little bit more wheat. We can always use wheat seeds. Okay, we've got enough food here. The food expires in 30 minutes. We still have 36 minutes left on our food bowls, but we'll improve that when we craft some new ones and stack it on top. Let's go kill Commander Vile. Commander Vile is in kind of the corrupted zone. He's on the surface. Can you add a ore monster or carrot monster that is random and explodes? The game is hard enough as it is right now. So I'm not planning on doing that. All right, let's get our blessings going here. Counting our blessings. All right, let's make sure we're recharged to the maximum. Okay, where are you? Where are you, mister? Oh, you're coming up. Here we go. There's some food. We like that. All right, let's get into the shadows here. Spring it on him, and let's hope for some critical hits early. Boom! Oh, there was one. There was a big, oh, there's 40, 42. There's a couple big critical hits. He's going down quickly. Oh, there we go, and he's down. And he dropped a projectile poison wand. That's pretty good. It was not magic, though. It was not, this is kind of a normal version of a wand. But it's got a higher eye level, which is good. So we got kind of a little bit of a wand upgrade, which is nice. There we go. Easy money, easy money. All right, so we got that. Next thing is that we get a homestone, and a homestone. I don't have any coffee, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to rest here in a minute. So one of the good things about Commander Vile is that the surface stops spawning monsters. So that's really helpful to kind of like tone down and the pace or whatever, kind of take a breather and get your bearings about you. So the next thing that we're going to talk about here is the homestone. The homestone is an object that you can place in the world, and it's basically kind of like a town portal device. And so what this does is that you place this here in the world, and then you go somewhere. We're gonna rest real quick. Get some of my endurance back here. We're also going to craft some. Oh, we're going to craft some food. We're going to cook some food here. We'll put that on there. Okay, great. We'll eat one. Okay, we need more carrot seeds, a lot more carrot seeds. There we go. We need more wheat seeds as well. Okay, there we go. All right, we're looking good there. Okay, we're full. Okay, so what it does is the homestone is, you walk away, you go to wherever it is. This can be anywhere in the world. I'm just going to walk away over here, for example. And you use the recall button here on the interface. There is no hotkey for this. I did that on purpose because I don't want people accidentally pressing this and screwing up their game. And so you press this, and then it gives you a few seconds, and bam, it teleports you back to the homestone. So you can be deep down in the world, deep down in the dungeon, and then instantly teleport back to your base, which is really helpful. Then when you're standing next to something, like when I'm standing next to some objects in the world, like when I'm standing next to this forge, it kind of gets a green outline. That indicates I'm next to it. I'm next to my anvil. I'm next to my workbench. I'm next to my bed. I can highlight my bed. I'm next to this. I'm next to my homestone. If I'm next to my homestone, I'm nearby, then I press the recall button. It will teleport me back to where I just was. So this allows you to kind of go back and forth between your latest place and the homestone, kind of teleporting you back and forth, kind of town portal almost style there. I think the game needs more sounds like monster grunts. It is going to have, and the balance is a bit off. I like the loud ones. What percentage of time you can turn down the sound effects if you want? What percentage of time did you spend between art, dev, music? So most of the time I've spent programming. And art have been the biggest things. I haven't spent a whole bunch of time on sound and music. The music and sound kind of went in recently. And so I think that's, can be kind of the later stage of things that I've done. I'd say a great majority of the time, though, has been programming, data, and, doing a bunch of data and design work as well as art. Those are kind of been the biggest time sinks. Would you consider working on the next Diablo game once your game is done? Probably not, Titanium. It depends. If this game is a big flop, then I'd probably get a job, and maybe I'd talk to Blizzard about going back to do Diablo, but maybe not. I don't know. And then but I'm hoping that this game is successful enough that I can continue to support it and put it on other platforms and expand it and do multiplayer and things like that, and mod support and stuff that I would like to do in the future. Okay, so after I completed that quest, I got this blueprint here. This blueprint is our first building that we get to create. So this is kind of the way that now that the surface is kind of cleared, we can make these buildings. So this one takes 10 wheat bushel and 50 wood. We got the wood. And we're getting a quest there but we don't have the wheat. So we have plenty of food right now. We're doing okay in the food department, but let's grow some wheat. We have plenty of seeds. I've been kind of collecting them as we go here. Oh my God, I did drop something. So when I did die down in the dungeon, I dropped my hoe. It is down there. It is down in the dungeon, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go retrieve it. I could maybe make a new one, but let's go down there and get it anyway. Plus, we'll be able to maybe get ourselves. Come back here, spider. Oh, come on! Work with me. There we go. Die. All right, let's go back and get that. I think this game is going to be one of the top survive sandbox games. Thank you. I would be very lucky if that's the case. I would be very fortunate. I would love that. Oh, look at that. See, there it is. It's right there. One of the nice things about the game is that when monsters drop items, they only endure in the world for about 5 minutes or so. Maybe I'll make that 10 in the end, but it's just a number. But if you drop your equipment that you've had on the items never decay. They never go away. So you can always come back and get your stuff later. You can power yourself up a little bit if you're having a tough time or you need to go get some more stuff to try and get your equipment back. So there we go. I got it back. Now, of course, I can just teleport myself back to my base, which will be helpful. And then I can go right back there and we can take care of those monsters after I plant this wheat. But let's get this wheat going so that we can get a building. And because the building's going to have a merchant in it, and then we can start doing some buying and selling of the stuff that we're going to find down in the dungeon. All right, so we kind of have like built up ourselves and we're going to build up our town or whatever and get ourselves ready to go down and get down into the world and see what lurks below here. All right, let's rest up. We're low on health. I haven't had very good drops here in this game. I haven't had like coffee and things like that. Haven't really been going. Okay. I was messing around with my inventory there, and that wakes you up. So let's continue watching. Are there 21:9 resolutions to be supported? There's a lot of people that are asking for that. I don't have it supported right now, but I don't see any reason why I couldn't support it. I absolutely could. There's nothing wrong with. There's nothing different that I would have to do to support that resolution. So I think I can. Let's see. Is there a weather in the game? There are going to be weather effects. They aren't in the game currently. Again, this is a beta. I would say early beta. Late alpha, whatever you want to call it. And it's just me by myself. So some of the effects, like I really wanted to get this wind effect in the game. That's kind of going to go over top of the black mountains in the background here, and it's got like. It's really neat looking. It's got this, kind of like wispy wind and leaves that are kind of going through and stuff. But it didn't make it in the game for the alpha. There were too many problems with it, and anyway. So there's weather and wind effects and some other things are gonna happen, and that's going to be coming. I think what people will look for is being an experiment. So increasing stash size will be a big thing. Being able to reset scat and still points. Scapleton, a lot of those things I don't know if I'm going to put in. I don't know if I'm going to allow people to kind of like make infinite stashes and stuff like that. There are big problems with that. Mainly, I don't want people to hoard everything. I like people making tough decisions. Maybe I'll be able to expand the inventory once, or, we've got a bank. Maybe you can upgrade your bank and include some more slots or something like that, but that isn't really high on my priority list because I like people making the difficult decisions of what is it that I'm going to keep and what am I not going to keep, and I'm not going to hoard everything for forever. And so, that's something I really enjoyed with Diablo, and making people make these decisions is important. I absolutely love the 8-bit art style. Thank you. Well, it's maybe 16-bit art style, but yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I like it too. I'm a big fan of pixel art games in general, but really one of the reasons it's a pixel art game is it allows me to scale the game on a level where I could actually do it by myself. I can't make a fully 3D game without making it look basically like Minecraft, some kind of like really basic old-fashioned retro polygon graphics. So I went full retro and did it went with a pixel art. And it's a pixel art scale and size and stuff where I could draw the sprites. And, I'm not much of an artist. I'm okay. I'm getting better and better. That's for sure. I've had a lot of practice. But it is definitely not my strong suit. So putting the graphic resolution at a scale that I could actually have a chance at creating the game by myself was an important decision to make. All right, let's see if I don't think I can get in here, and I think I can shoot that one. Oh yeah, there we go. Right in there. Nice. No, can't quite. Oh, thank you for coming right down in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. All right, picked him off from afar. That's exactly what we're looking for here. All right, let's get a couple more of these going. A couple more torches. We're gonna kind of box some of this ore in here so it doesn't fall down below it. And if it's gonna fall right into me. All right. Any thoughts on adding special mounts for the surface like WoW? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna add mounts to the game. Maybe eventually, but definitely not for launch. Mounts aren't there. The travel and stuff in the game is going to be, there are rings and stuff that may allow you to double jump or high jump and things like that allow kind of more arcadey feel to it, wall cling and whatnot. So those are kind of be the, I think that I'll put grappling hooks and some stuff like that in to kind of get you around the world a little faster. Do you think there's a drill option? Yeah, I think that there will be. Well, there's sort of drill options. There are items in the game currently that allow you to kind of mine very quickly. And as you go on and as you level up, not only your stats, but also your pick and whatnot, it gets better and better in terms of you're doing more and more damage, and the mining becomes faster and faster. It's really amazing. You seem to be so keen on getting the public opinion on ideas on the game too. Yeah, absolutely. I am really keen on it. I'm not necessarily going to agree with everybody on everything, but I love getting ideas from the public. I love getting feedback, and this is the way that we kind of ran Marvel Heroes, and I really enjoyed that, and that's definitely the way that I'm going to run this game. Let's see. What kind of features stand out in a game like Starbound? Is a game that is slightly similar? Yeah. I'm sorry. What kinds of features make this stand out against a game like Starbound that's slightly similar? This game is nothing like Starbound. I mean, the actual gameplay. The actual gameplay is an RPG where you get stats. There are random items, random monsters, random, uniques. It's very much like a Diablo. There are builds. There are attribute points. You're like, the wands are randomly generated. There's like, it's much more of a hardcore RPG than Starbound. Again, Starbound has some features that allow you to do stuff like that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back out right now, and we're gonna change. I'm going to take my helmet. Oh, I'm going to show my helm. I'm going to change it so that my helm graphics aren't shown, so that I get back to my blue hair there. I like the blue hair, so I'm going to try and keep that. So in a lot of ways, it's similar in terms of graphics. There's some similarities in terms of, there's you plant and whatnot, but it is much more. The interface is totally different, and it is going to be a hardcore RPG with everything kind of Diablo-like, with sets, runes, crafting, all sorts of stuff, different buffs and debuffs, and it, it's much more of an RPG and much more Diablo-like than Starbound. Love that the hat idea, and love to see a Cubs hat, but no Giants. Yeah, I'm sure that it would be fun to put something like that in, but obviously, oh my God. Okay, all right, anyway, so yeah, it would be fun to put that back, put those things in. Wrecked again. So there we go. The game is not all that easy. All right, there we go. Let's get some, I think that we now have enough stuff to make, we have enough stuff to make our house here. Our first hut. Let's clear out a little area here. We're going to put it right up here on the hill. Can't see anything. Let's get some torches going so I can see what the heck is going on here. Clean this area off. Oh God, I'm going to kill another berry bush. That is sacrilegious. All right, okay. It looks like I've got enough space kind of cleared out here. We'll kind of stair step that afterwards. All right, I think that should be good enough now. Should be able to place it here. I can't see anything. All right, let's place it down. Bam! There we go. Now we got our building. We got our first building in town, and this is a vendor, so we can start to sell stuff once we. We're not going to need this anymore. I don't think there's much that we can sell here. Much that we want to sell. So let's keep a lot of this stuff. Okay, we got a bunch of ore as well. Let's make some better. We've completed that quest. Oh, we get another blueprint, which is nice. This is the bank blueprint, so we could make a bank, our first bank. We're gonna need more iron, but we're hurting for iron. We've been hurting for iron the whole game here. So let's these 11 minutes. So we're getting low on this. Let's cook some more of this food here. Kind of reset their timers, at least on a couple of them. We'll stack those up. Okay. Is there a storyline? So yeah, there is a storyline. The storyline is not in right now. I mean, it's barely in. There's just like hints of it. But it's going to be kind of story light, but there is a storyline. There is a purpose. There is kind of a mystery that you're solving. It is what lurks below, you know, and you're gonna get to the bottom of what does lurk below. And so there will be a story, and so in that way, it's a little bit more RPG-ish as well. It's gonna be RPG light, story light, Diablo style. Okay, we've got ourselves. Oh, this is gonna help a lot. All right, and then we got legs. There we go. That's gonna help a lot. We dropped our helm and our boots. So let's go back there and we'll get them. But we're better equipped now. I think that we've got ourselves kind of situated here, and we're gonna go back and hopefully kick that thing's ass for killing us. All right. Oh God, I dropped my cloak as well. Okay, take it. There. Oh, there we go. All right. God, he shocked me. I'm taking shocking damage. Luckily, I've got enough hit points and stuff now. Things are much better. There's my boots. Oh, and there's a spider. Okay, let's get down there and get the boots. Okay. All right, I got my stuff back, which is great. We can get back in the shadows. I got all right, little scroll of blessing going there. Okay, we've got ourselves back situated. Okay, let's answer some more questions. So we're at full armor now, which is helpful. That'll help out a lot. You take a lot less damage because the armor is a damage reducer. Oh, some coffee. We're always happy to get coffee. That'll keep that endurance going there. Is there a multiplayer in progress? It is designed for multiplayer. It has been semi-coded for multiplayer. I've coded it with multiplayer in mind. You know, I've done a lot of multiplayer stuff in the past, obviously, with Diablo. That was the first game I made multiplayer, and it was, you know, I didn't know what I was doing then. I learned how to make a multiplayer game. Then I did client-server stuff for Diablo 2, and then, you know, I've done a lot of network programming for Hellgate and for Marvel Heroes. I didn't do any programming on Marvel Heroes, but I've done a lot of network programming in general, as well as, so it is pretty much ready for it, but I just don't have the bandwidth to do it all, and so most likely it'll be kind of a simple version of networking to allow people to play together, but it'll be cheatable because the game will be cheatable anyway. All right, let's get some of these guys from range here. We're gonna snipe. Out here. Oh, there seems to be a little fire wand over there. All right, nice. We're able to just kind of pick these guys off from far away, which is helpful. All right, let's recharge it up here. Come out of the shadows, see if we can get some critical hits. All right. Oh, we found another shrine, which is good. All right, get some gold going. Just kind of join. They're unique. Their bosses unique. Yes, they're unique mobs. There are rares. There are bosses. There's, you know, it is kind of it's an RPG style game where you're you know, going down into the world, and there's, you know, you got quests. Our next quest is really kind of getting to the next area, the next zone of the surface or the world. We're gonna kind of get down into it. Okay, we need a bunch more ore here for, I can barely see what's going on. All right, for our bank, our trusty bank. We're gonna have to mine some ore here for our trusty bank. You should make, so items are destructible. No, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Why would that, in what way would that be fun? If you get a rare item that drops, a super rare item, and then you destroy it, that feels bad, man. That's going to be terrible. That's a terrible experience. Okay, so we've got, oh, look at this. We got a good one here. We got a good item. These expire in 6 minutes. I'm just going to eat those. Okay, we've got ourselves a reflective wand. Let's get in here. All right, bam, there we go. We're just going to light it up inside there. Reflective fire wand. That's what I'm talking about right now. All right, that is good stuff. Feels bad, man. Oh no, is everybody feeling bad about something? Oh, rare cabbage. Okay, there we go. There is a fact. Thank you, Kitty. All right, let's click this. I'm gonna mine my way through here a little bit. Not try and use as much of that. Keep that buff as long as possible. So that we can get the most out of this this buff that we're gonna get from the shrine. I can't believe we found 2 shrines. We haven't found any like magic rooms or anything like that, so we're gonna start searching here in a minute. Luckily, the spiders are really dumb here, so that we don't even need to deal with them. Oh, stop it! Go away. Ooh, you dropped something good though. A sturdy magic wand. What is this? Also a reflective wand. How's that? Eye level 4. Same kind of thing. This is magic. I like the fire a little better because you can catch mobs on fire and the fire can spread. If the mobs are on top of other mobs, the fire will spread. Fire will cancerously grow amongst all of the mobs if you catch one of them on fire, which is really fun. Hello, everybody. There are some people maybe answering questions in chat. It's very difficult for me to answer a lot of the questions. I appreciate everybody's patience. All right, so oh yes, it's an XP. XP, there we go. Let's try and find ourselves some more mobs here. We've got enough to make our trusty bank, but we don't need our bank right this second. We can explore a little bit more, I think, and try and find some mobs. Man, this has been so weird. It's been a weird seed. This has been a weird exploration here. We have not found almost anything. Let's see. There's nothing over there. Oh, we got some light. Oh, there's a chest over here. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks like it's a chest area. A little chest room full of chests. Now we found something. Now we're on to something. All right, let's see if I can get some torches, some light over here. All right. Gotta dig our way over there. Have you considered a compare on hover? Yes, the compare on hover, there's maybe some information on that in the FAQ, but it is very, very difficult to do. I know a lot of people would like that, but there are some problems with it as a concept. Mainly because you can have multiple wands in your inventory, you know, because your bar can have lots of different wands on it. So I'm comparing it to which one of the wands in my bar. Because anything here, I can just switch what's in my hands from this hotbar. So if I'm comparing it, am I comparing it to what? I could compare it to a wand if it's selected and compare it to nothing if it's not. And that kind of solves that problem for wands, but it gets really tricky when it comes to other equipment. So the way that equipment is randomly generated in the game is that there are crystals, and we're going to kind of get into that. I don't think that we'll be able to have enough time to maybe get into that here. We might kind of at the end of the stream, but the crystals are randomly generated. So you build the armor and then you can slot a crystal in, and the crystals are common and uncommon and rare and ultra rare and unique and all sorts of stuff. Different crystals that you can slot into the armor. And they give it random attributes on top of the kind of base stats that you're building out of the armor. So, you know, when you get a crystal and it's got random attributes, what are you comparing it to? Which one of the 5 crystals that I have equipped am I comparing it to? So doing the tooltip thing, the compare tooltip thing is not going to be very simple. Look at this, though. We have found ourselves a wonderful room full of chests, which is going to be great. We're going to load up on all sorts of fun stuff here. Okay, let's build it up to here. Oh, it's a rare chest. We got a rare chest. Oh, 2 of them. Oh my god, I got shot in the face though. Okay, 2 rare chests. This is exciting. We're gonna go open up this one. What did we get? Oh, come on, really? Really? A common wand out of the rare chest? I want my money back. God, this seed. Oh, come back here. I wanted you, coffee. Why you hate me? All right, not much coming out of these chests here. There's a magic, a green wand, a little bit more coffee. We do have some hope left though. All right, I'm done with the potions here. Okay, we got plenty of coffee now, which is good. We were kind of hurting in the coffee department, so that's nice. Okay, we've got our reflective one. We're just gonna shoot into here and see what we got. Oh, there we go. Little reaction going. There we go. Cheesed it right through, which is great. It might seem like cheese and, oh, the game's going to be really easy, but the game is not easy, and there are all sorts of tricks the monsters can get up to later on that prevent cheeses like that. So, yeah, it gets intense. So, it may seem like, oh, this game seems really easy, but trust me, it's not going to be. All right. Oh, I grabbed it right before it went off the ledge there, and it was blue. There's a blue projectile wand. Eye level 5, so it's not that great. I like this is a common projectile. It's got a critical hit. That's not bad. But I you know, it's not the greatest. Now we've got some good stuff though. Maybe we can go back and sell. I think I got enough ore for now. I think I got all the chests there. That was kind of a fun little chest room. All right, so kind of off-topic question. Do you think it'll be super overpowered in a game design like Diablo if you invest months of playtime, or would you say that is not good for the game because people will lose interest too fast? It's fine to be super overpowered. No, I don't want to be super overpowered. I mean, this game is a little bit broken towards the end game right now because you are super overpowered. And being super overpowered is fun for 5 minutes, but that's about it. Okay, so we've gone into the second zone here. We've got into the second area of the world of what lurks below here, and so there'll be some new monsters down here and new types of ore. This is not going to be actually very good. Come on. My surface has been invaded. All right, let's get back up. We got to protect our base. We got to get back up there. Come on. Our NPCs are missing now. They've left. They've left us. Okay, I've got lots of stamina going here. We got lots of health potions, which is helpful. Okay. And so now the invaders are happening here. So let's get out and we're going to try and stop this invasion. Panic. Yes, exactly. Panic time. Some panic. Okay, I think that someone will be coming from this. Oh, there's the boss. There's the oh god. Oh god. Oh, luckily he's on fire. I caught him on fire, and fire's unbalanced right now. He's taking massive damage. There we go. Very nice. I was able to take care of him due to the cheese of fire right now is way overpowered. Oh, they're coming from both directions. Oh, quick. Heal. I healed. Another heal. Another heal. Oh god, I'm out of health potions. Oh, and I'm hungry now. There we go. Oh god. 6 invaders left. Those guys blow up. The ogres blow up and they'll destroy blocks and all sorts of stuff. They'll ruin your farm. So, you know, it's best to kind of fight these guys. Oh my god, a critical hit to the face and I'm on fire again. Alright. Whew. Invasion force eliminated. Thank goodness. Now I'm hungry. Alright, there we go. That was almost it. I was almost. Alright, I did level up. That level up was timely. We've got some extra points. We'll get some extra vitality going. We'll recharge our wand. Alright, our NPC is back now, and let's sell some of the stuff. We don't want to use any of these, but they are good money. And there's good money, and this is gonna. We now have enough. So when you level up, you get one ancient orb, and you get one every single level. And when you're gonna rank up your ancient items, which is like getting the next level of your skills, you can choose when that happens. Sort of. It takes money and it takes an ancient orb to kind of rank them up. It takes one ancient orb to get the first rank, 2 for the second, 3 for the third. So you can get 8 total, items up to max rank. The max level is going to be 50. And so, so I'm going to rank this up right now. And that will change the critical hit. So when I come out, instead of being 20% critical hit now, it's going to be 40% critical hit, which will help a lot when I come out of the shadows, when I jump out of the shadows. All right, so the last thing that we needed for our bank, I believe, our trusty bank, was going to be 10 iron bars. We have everything else, which is great. And so we have 8 iron bars already. Let's 2 iron bars already. Let's make 8 more. So now we have 10 iron bars, which is great. And then we have our blueprint for our bank. So let's build our bank. Build this as part of our town here, our ever-growing town. Now, I like having the bank close. Let's see if there's a little bit more room maybe over on this side. I think I might build it over here. I think I might dig out some sections here and just build it over here. It'll be strange. It'll be a strange place to place it, but you know, it might be kind of fun to see what happens when I place it over here. You can place your buildings underground if you'd like, and I know some people have been doing that. I believe that last night my wife was streaming this on her channel, and she built all of her base underground because she's just kooky that way. Okay, I think that we're gonna need quite a bit of space here. The bank is pretty big, so let's make sure that we have enough space here to build this. Why don't I come up here and start chopping all this down too? Oh, bye berry bush. Berry bushes are very helpful at the beginning because, you know, they respawn. Some people swear by the berry bushes. Some people say it's berry bushes or nothing. If you haven't got berry bushes, you haven't got anything. If you don't have a berry bush farm, you lose at this game. So, God, there's the ore. But, you know, I'm not a berry bush fan personally. That's not the way I roll. I don't roll with the berry bushes. I do my own thing, non-berry bush style. And that's just the way it is. Do invasions always start in the grass level? Yeah, they do right now. There are going to be other events and stuff that occur, but invasions are the only event that is in right now. But there are going to be other types of things that happen. And there are going to be, a lot of people have requested, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to make, you know, the ability for people to, okay, it looks like I'm just about cleared off enough section here for the bank to do some stuff where you can, like, put some fun things in, like, you know, maybe some landmines or some turrets or things like that to try and protect your base. Also, the monsters will become better at wrecking your area up here, so. All right, there we go. There's our trusty bank is placed. Look at that, nice. And there we can place some stuff in our bank. We don't need that for right now. We're gonna have a backup wand in case we lose our wand. We've got some backup potions just in case. Actually, we're gonna swap that around there. Oh, we didn't swap it around. Now we're gonna swap it around. Okay, we'll just keep that in there then. We don't need any more ore for anything right now. We're just going to kind of clear out some spots. We don't need rocks ever. We got a tree. Maybe we'll want to plant a new one later. Okay, that kind of does it now. Now we're getting low on food, so it's time to do a little bit more farming here. To be honest, is he an honest banker? Yes, he as honest as bankers are, I suppose. But he will return everything, and he doesn't charge you anything, which is, so I guess he's a nice banker. So we've got a couple of buildings in town. Eventually, you know, the town gets bigger and bigger. There's all sorts of buildings you can make. Right now I have 4 buildings in the game, but I have plans for probably 10 plus buildings. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do some planting, and then we'll get back to some action. You know, I've got about a half hour left here, so I'm gonna, you know, try and get to a few more elements of the game. So let's see, that's all set up. There we got with the plants, boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom. All right, let's get down, and my poor experience buff has kind of nearly worn off. We've been busy. Now the experience buff kind of paid off because there wasn't the invasion, so I got an experience buff with the invasion, which was nice. That was kind of a good combo, actually, because that kind of leveled us up pretty quickly. Let's put that down there so we don't fall too far. Oh, thank goodness. All right. There's some ore. So this is the next level of ore. This is copper. And once you've mined some copper, you get a little quest here. You won't always get a quest, but this, when you're mining kind of different types of ore. And this quest is, craft a piece of copper armor and get yourself copper geared. Make yourself a piece of copper armor and get some and place a crystal in it. And the crystal is kind of like the gemming system from Diablo. It's kind of similar to that. And it's kind of a cross between that and maybe a little bit like the Marvel Heroes stuff. So, anyway, we'll kind of show that off. But first thing we're going to do with the copper is we're going to make ourselves a copper pickaxe, because that will make our mining much faster, which is helpful. But there's a bunch of copper here, so let's. Well, I think I have enough. I have enough right now. I think I have enough to make. Since we can just teleport right back here, let's go make ourselves the copper pick real quick and speed this process up. We have ore. We're going to smelt it. There it is. There's the copper. Bam, bam, bam. Place that in our inventory. We're going to go build our copper pickaxe. Bam. There we go. Now we're set. And now we can teleport right back. And the mining will be faster, which will be helpful. When do you keep the doors... why do you keep the doors open? And why not automatically open the doors? Because there's some strategies that you can employ different strategies. Some people are, I want the doors closed to prevent the monsters from going in there. I want the monsters inside, because one of the tricks that you can do, and especially during invasions, is that you can kill monsters in the buildings, and they don't destroy anything. Because the building blocks are indestructible in the buildings, which, that's helpful. So I like it. I don't like opening and closing the doors automatically, or opening and closing them all the time. So I just kind of keep them open. So there we go. They are always available. All right. No real questions. If you guys want to ask me a question, go ahead and kind of @Graybeard Games there. That'll be helpful. I can see it much better. Great to see you live on Twitch. Thanks again for making Diablo. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, we've got ourselves another... Oh, look, some more mining here. We got some more copper. Uh-oh, getting hungry. Getting low on food, but we planted. We're all good. Sometimes you forget to plant, and things, you get some panicky moments there if you forget to plant. I gotta be careful about mining here, because I don't want to mine the shrine on accident and lose my buff. That would not be wise. There was a bunch of ore, a bunch of copper right here. We had the worst time finding iron, but the copper's been pretty easy here. All right, let's get this jelly killed. He's on fire. He's burning. He's burning it down. Come on. There we go. He didn't drop any. All right. We're gonna mine a little bit more here, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna make something. We're gonna make something with our copper. Make a piece of equipment. Uh-oh, there seems to be another jelly in here. Oh, God, there's a couple of them. These guys are nasty because they shoot really well. God, right in the face. Okay, oh, you dropped a scroll. Thanks, we'll take that. There's some more copper. It's just coppers everywhere. All right. Any main features you plan on adding later in beta? Oh, yeah. There's tons. And there's tons of stuff that I'm adding to the game all the time. There are tons of secret things in this game that you can't really show off. It takes hours and hours and hours to kind of show off the game because there's just so much in there. There's going to be a lot to uncover, and I'm still putting tons of stuff in the game, so there's a lot of features that are still kind of go in. Largely, there's going to be most of it has at least one example of the thing, one example of the feature. Do trees grow back? Yes, they do. They grow back. The trees do grow back if you chop them down. If you dig them out, they become little saplings, and they're in your inventory. They're like seeds, tree seeds, and you can place them somewhere else in the world. I keep meaning to put trees on the seed vendor, that they'll show up rarely in the seed vendor and allow you to get new trees if you want to make a little forest. Wow, so we just got a ton of copper, which is enough now for us to kind of go back and like get crazy with it here, because if we have enough copper, we're just gonna dive. We're gonna dungeon dive. We're gonna dungeon dive right down in there and get some hardcore action going and try and get ourselves some gems, some crystals. And, all right, we got 16. That's good. We can make that with 15. We can make the breastplate, which is, you know, the best item. So that's helpful. All right. So we got ourselves our copper breastplate, which is great. Okay, let's see how we're doing here on. See, let's mine this stuff up here. We'll harvest this. It's great. We're set on food for a little bit. Let's cook some food up. As well as we're going to make some seeds. We need cabbage seeds are there. You're in the way. You're in the way, tooltip. Stop being in the way. Oh my god, you're killing me. Okay. And what happened to my carrots? Oh, they're there. And the carrots. Okay, now we have over 10 of those seeds, and we can make some more food here. Great. Make some more food. We're going to eat this food. There we go. Great. Okay, so we're set now. We're set kind of on the food there. You should implement a little pop-up when you pick up an item with the name. You should implement a little pop-up. Why do I want a pop-up when you pick up an item? A pop-up in what way? You can mouse over items that are on the ground. And you can get basic information about them, as well as you can get the items that are here. Oh, I maybe what you're saying is maybe put a little highlight around the icon or something like that for new items that have entered your inventory. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I can do that. And maybe that's what you were trying to say. Any plans to make food storage in the winter? There are different recipes that last longer and things like that. So people have talked about a fridge. Maybe I'll make a fridge in the game. You know, I can't guarantee anything like that, but you know, that's the leading idea at this point. Just a text next to your cursor, or, you know, what you just picked up. Oh, I guess you could. Oh, you mean for auto pickup stuff? It's just kind of spammy. I don't know. You really want I guess I could make it an option. It's easy to do. It's an easy thing to implement, but you know, I just don't like seeing all that spam. Thank you for the trash can inside the inventory. You're welcome. Okay. I think that there's a piece of copper over there. There is one piece of copper over there. Pick that up. Nice. Okay, there's some monsters down here. Oops, we're out of torches. Okay, still some more. We can do some more mining, but I'm looking for stuff. Man, I have been so unlucky on this stream. It's been incredible. It's been really difficult to find anything. Usually it's just like you can't help but run into something. It's like there's stuff all over the place to find. So it's just been weird. It's been a strange kind of situation. Usually there's stuff everywhere. So I don't know why. It seems like this has been a really empty seed. It's been very unusual. All right, well, there's at least something over here. But you know, there's tons and tons of like rooms and all sorts of stuff to find, and we just haven't really found almost anything. Yet another shrine. It's been all shrines here. I'm sick of the shrines. I'm disappointed. Nice. Crit to the face. And you're to blame. Alright, we're going to search because I got to find something decent here. This is just ridiculous. There's another treasure room. That's the exact same treasure room that we've seen before. This is the worst seed I have ever experienced. Oh man, I apologize. I just feel badly because this is, it's really not very fun when you're not finding fun stuff. Anyway, it has been really just incredibly bad, unlucky. I've never seen a seed like this, ever. Ever. It's very frustrating for me. Alright, anyway. We're dungeon diving. We're going straight down. We're going all the way down. We're going straight down to the dungeon. That's just the way it's going to be. I can't believe, I just cannot believe this. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Funny seeds, the ending in bizarre, yeah. Okay, all right, well, we've made it to the lowest levels of this thing without really finding anything. This has just been ridiculous. And so now it's probably going to be ridiculously hard down here because I have not really built myself up to be down here into the hardcore depths that this is going to be. But, all right, we've made it down to at least some rooms here. I can show off some rooms before the end of the stream here. We got about 15 minutes left. So let's cowabunga, let's Leroy Jenkins this thing. All right. Blame that guy who made the game. Yeah, no kidding. God, it's so weird. I feel really badly. Anyway, not very fun. Alright, come on. Oh, everything's just gonna be ridiculously hard. I keep forgetting because I am underpowered for in here. Alright, let's get some, we're gonna boost our attack power a little bit. Let's see if we can get something. Can we hit those guys? Can we reflect somehow to hit those guys? There we go. There we go. That was helpful. Alright, we don't want to drop too far here. Alright, it's like shooting fish in a bowl down in here. Okay, there's a new wand. A multi-shot wand. It's rank 9, which is gonna help us a lot. So we're gonna try and grab that. We're gonna try and grab that, but let's see. How are we gonna do this? Okay, we can sneak down in there. Oh no! Oh no! I took damage from the fall, and that made me appear. Oh god. I took damage from the fall, and that made me poof. That popped me open, and then I just was insta-gibbed by the tough curse splat. Curse splat! Now, luckily, if there is a silver lining to this, the good news is that I didn't lose my cloak, which is helpful. So, luckily, I will be able to go back there and be able to cloak myself. I'll be able to build a wood platform and not take damage when I fall next time. And allow myself to I cannot believe this seed. I'm sick. It makes me sick that this seed has been this way. Pick up some gold. Magic mapping. Oh my god, it's a magic mapping scroll. Look at that. This is actually something that could be helpful. Okay, let's go up here. We're gonna go over here a little bit. Let's get some torches. This is kind of dangerous because, you know, oh god, I pressed it. Okay, look, alright, so magic mapping maps, auto maps, kind of the area around you. So I've just unveiled kind of this area up here. I want to get up that way a little bit closer. But see, there's a room up here. There's a room over here that we could have discovered. They were just right off the beaten path. We kind of like went right down between the two rooms here. That was just very unlucky, the path that we took. And the rooms were just out of reach. So there was plenty of rooms to be had that we just kind of, we missed. We just kind of missed. The problem is, I kind of put these things in slots that I normally don't put them in, and so I pressed the wrong button to magic map. So there we go. All right, we're just digging down here. We're just going for it. Hopefully we'll get back. Okay, we're back to the room here. We're gonna cloak ourselves. We're gonna get on down. And we're gonna pick up our stuff. Oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? What happened? Now I've dropped my... What did I press? What did I press? I pressed something. Oh God. Wrecked again. All right. Well, as you can tell, that was great. That was well done. That's how to play your game. That is how you play your game right there. Anyway, the death loop gets them all. Absolutely. It's going to be a death loop for sure. Now that I've lost my cloak, things are looking real grim down here. I don't know what, I pressed something and it made me appear, and I don't know what it was, but something made me appear, and it was, God, what a disaster. Anyway, it's just about time for me to kind of call it quits, but let's go play another character real quick, and I'll show you kind of a little bit more of the kind of end game things. This is one of the characters. I went into kind of a secret area. He's got a hat because he's built the hat shop. We'll kind of go back to town here. He kind of cleared out this little secret dungeon area. We found there's a portal that took us to this area. I'll show you the portal. This is a wizard class. He's got kind of a shield around him. And so here's the portal. This is kind of the ice caves area. You find these magic portals, and you use them. It teleports you to the secret area. And so you kind of go back and forth. And so we'll kind of go back here to town. I'll show you town. This is my town that I've kind of made here. We've got, here's my little farm. You'll recognize kind of my farm thing. We got the shop there. We've got the seed shop. We've got our banker. Our bank's pretty full already. Got a bunch of stuff in here. We've got some other things. I got a plethora of like ancient items and stuff like that, as well as this is the hat shop. He's got a straw hat, a cowboy hat, a pirate bandana for sale. They every day the vendors refresh what they're selling, so they get different stuff. This is the Wizard of Space and Time that allows you to create these books. These books are recreate the dungeon, so they re-randomize the dungeon. Anything that's kind of like that muddy area, that second layer of the world down, gets deleted, gets regenerated, repopulated with monsters, new bosses, everything like that. That all happens down. New stuff appears below. So every time you read this book, and these books are going to have affixes and stuff, so you're going to get affixes for the monsters, maybe, twice the loot, but twice the hit points or whatever. There's all sorts of things that we can do, and as well as difficulty. So you can have like normal, nightmare, and hell kind of difficulty books here for difficulty in the world. So that's one of the things. We got a cow here. Cow says different things. Cow goes moo. All right, and we've got. There's going to be all sorts of little pets and stuff that you can do. But let's get down into the dungeon. I'll show you guys some of the combat, and hope, now that I'm geared. The game's kind of broken right now. Oh, a little surface invasion for everybody. Another surface invasion. Okay. I don't remember. Okay, it's right over here. So let's... I want to protect our cow. The cow is critical. I don't want the cow to die, so we're gonna get over here and we're gonna try and hoard off this this group here. See, the ogres, they explode and they mine, so they'll destroy farms. They'll destroy cows. They'll kill cows. Oh my God! Wrecked. What is going on, people? What is going on? I cannot believe I have not shown. I'm not showing off well. I'm not showing things off well here. I don't know what is going on with me. Maybe I'm just exhausted. I haven't really slept, so maybe I'm just exhausted. All right, the invaders are over here though. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. So the NPCs disappear when there's an invasion. Okay. Luckily, we can hoard up our stuff here. They've kind of left, which is helpful. Thank you for leaving. We've got our reflective cane. All right, we're gonna get ourselves back in order here. We're gonna take them a little more seriously. I was gonna waltz through them, but you can't waltz through them. Okay. All right, invaders, you've earned my respect. Don't have anything else. There's just tough grass. You can hold Alt at any time to get kind of the name above items on the ground if you wanna pick things up. If you can't see very well, you'll put the name above the head, above the item. JQ's online. Where are JQ? I don't know where you are, but she's online somehow. All right, we're gonna finish up this invasion, and we're gonna call it a stream. I don't know where they went. I think they went back. I think they're back in town. I think they're back in my town. Things are in my town. They're screwing it up, I'm sure. Come on. Come on, guy. So somebody brought this little cheesy cheat up, but I think that you can like zoom ahead by pressing Z really rapidly. But that's not really how it works. All right, let's teleport over here. Yeah, they're all here near the cow, of course. Why are you near the cow? You just want to kill the cow. Commander, take it. There we go. Oh God, it's reflecting the wrong way. You have earned my respect, but now you are going to die. Come on, take it, take it, take it. There we go. Okay, level 22. Okay, we're a little hungry. We'll eat. We'll eat and we'll eat. There's 2 invaders left. Where did the invaders go? Where could they be? We must hunt them down. We're gonna have to do some circumnavigation here. We're gonna have to find these guys. We want our NPCs back. How long has the game been in development so far? It's been in development for about a year, 1 month, and 3 weeks so far. It's kind of a long story, but in the short version of the story is I started working on a game similar to this, but it was 3D and it was too much to do by myself. And so then I abandoned that and I worked on a mobile game for a while. And so I was like maybe 4 or 5 months into working on the really complicated 3D kind of version of this. And then I realized it was just going to take me 10 years to make it. And then so I went on to do a mobile game. I worked on a mobile game for a while, for about 6 months, and learned how to program on mobile and things like that, and learned Unity and whatnot. And then where the hell are these guys? I think that they're kind of going around behind me. I think that they're going the same direction as me, and they're kind of keeping ahead of me. Oh, see, here's one. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Now you show up. There we go. All right. Anyway, and then I realized that I wasn't really going to make any money on mobile, and so I kind of abandoned that project last December. A year ago December, and then started on this, and really I was so excited about the idea and have so much fun doing it that I just have kept going, and like I can barely sleep at night. I love working on this. It's all I want to do. It's pretty much all I am doing is just working on this game, and I'm having a lot of fun, and it's really been a kind of a passion project for me. All right. Let's get ourselves back down into the dungeon. This is the second layer, the third, I guess, layer of the world. There's kind of the surface zone, then kind of the muddy orange room zones, then kind of ice zone is next. Okay, Now we can with the wizard we can teleport around, which is really helpful. We can do things like that. All right. How much money do I have? 8,000. I'm gonna reduce the cooldown here. I'm gonna upgrade this. Rank that. I can't afford it. Oh, what? Not enough gold to rank, but I have 5,000 gold. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 50,000. Not 5,000. That's 50,000. I can't upgrade it because I don't have 50,000. I have 8,000. All right, let's kind of get our way down here. We're gonna get down into the dungeon. We're just gonna kind of make our way over there. Wizard skill is a really fun skill, obviously. All right, this is the dungeon area. Let's see if we can get, you know, down here. And I don't remember which direction we were heading. I think I thought that I was heading the right direction, or the wrong direction, I mean. So I think I'm going to head this way. We're going to kind of clear out this direction in the dungeon. Recharging. Oh, God, the recharge is so slow on this wand. It's like 20 minutes, it feels like. Oh, God. He's just backstabbing me there. Those guys teleport. These guys are wreckers, though. The squid guys, they're the destroyers of blocks. God, I can't see anything. That guy, the black, you know, they're like all shadowed guys or whatever. Oh, come on, Squid Man. Squid Man. Bring your destruction. I'll see your destruction. All right, not enough inventory space. I'm completely full here. Okay, I believe we've made it to the boss. We have. Okay. Let's see, what kind of stuff did we get? We've got an unidentified item here. Do we have any identify scrolls? We got a scroll of light. That'll help. We have blessing. We're gonna get some blessing going. We got magic mapping, which we won't use. Sustain. Regeneration. We're gonna get that going. We're not gonna do this. We don't want that. We're gonna trash that. We're gonna eat these. We're gonna trash that. Okay, I think that we are pretty much set. We got a rune word, but we can't make that now. Okay, let's go back to town here and rest, because, you know, we just want to make our read our buffs and then rest, which is exactly the wrong way to do that. Okay, we're gonna try and hit the second boss here. Now, the second boss is a bit tricky. The second boss launches lots of spiders, and the spiders blind you. So it is really pretty difficult. So we're gonna see it. We're gonna see how this goes here. All right, here we go. All right, come on. Okay. Oh, God, there was a spider right on me. Okay, okay. We got one. Where'd they go? Where are they? There they are. There they are. Come on, spiders. Bring it on. Bring it on, spiders. Okay. Oh, there's one. There's one. Do not blind me, spiders. Okay. One more. Let's see where the spiders go. There's one over here. Yep, there's one up there. Oh, there's one here. There's one here. More over here. All right. All right. We've kind of handled that. Oh, one more. There we go. Let's get one more. Oh, another spider. One more. Okay. More spiders. Here we go. Okay, they launched over. There was one over here. There. Yep, I saw it go over there. Oh God, there's two more right there. Let's get some light in this bad boy so we can see what's going on. Let's recharge it up. Okay, more. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, shit. This is when you can attack the boss. This is the only time you can actually hit the boss. Oh, while the eyes are gone, now there's more eyes again. Oh, now we gotta repeat this process here. Oh God, I'm blind. I can't see anything. Come on. All right, spiders, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Oh, crap, there's one behind me. Oh, he bit me. He got me. Okay, next. Next. We're gonna get 2 of them. We're gonna try and get 2 going here. Come on. Come on, spiders. Bring it on. Oh, God, I landed right on one. Where are you? Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. There we nice. Okay, come on. Oh, blinded. Whoa, where was that spider? Where was he? All right. Now, we got to be a little bit smarter this time. We got to let's get rid of that guy. We don't want him. We don't want him causing us grief. Got to be a little bit smarter this time. Let's see how we're doing on the hit points here. Okay, let's get a recharge. We're going to try and go right for the boss this time and try and jump around over the spiders. Come on, flesh ooze. Come on. Oh man, I think I got a little bit in there, but I didn't get much. I didn't get much. That wasn't a whole bunch of damage. Luckily, I'm not taking that much, which is really helpful. That is, you know, I'm not taking a whole bunch of damage, which I'm obviously going to have to fix. But it is not an easy boss in terms of mechanics. I'm just glad I'm not dying over and over. Okay. I'm sure that I'll be giving this a little bit more love in the future. Alright. Come on. I don't see any more spiders, which is good. Oh, they're falling from the ceiling! There's a pack of them. Come on. Come on, spiders. Do your thing. Okay, here we go. Last one. Let's recharge it up before it explodes. Alright, come on, come on. Oh, nice. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. We made some progress, I felt. Alright, let's get a few of these oozes going here. Let's get a few more. We're just gonna jump around. We're gonna hopefully kill spiders by the buttload here. Hopefully they won't bite me too much. Alright, there we go. Come on, spiders. Come on. I'm just jumping over you. There we go. There we go. Take care of them. God, the reload on this weapon is painfully slow. I haven't been putting points into wisdom, so it gets longer and longer, and this is kind of a deep one, so it's okay. Let's get that recharge. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, God, I thought I almost had it there. All right, one more time. One more time, we'll get this. One more time. Those bullets have to last longer and do a lot more damage, so we're gonna... Yeah, I'm barely taking damage. I actually discovered a big problem with this today. I'm gonna patch this later. There's a big problem with kind of the scaling of the damage and stuff in the game. Mainly, it has to do with the fact that that the leveling curve is completely broken with the game right now. Like, you're supposed to be level 15 in this area, and I'm like level 25 or something like that. So, it's really broken right now. Can you place blocks in the boss room? I can place blocks in the boss room. You can try and cheese this if you want. I could do some minor amounts of cheesing probably. Like I could build maybe some walls or something like that. But the spiders climb around the walls and things like that, so it's, you know, you could build a little platform maybe, but they're gonna jump up onto the platform. Oh crap, I'm blind. Come on. Oh, I can't even hit it. Oh God, that was terrible. That was terrible. I was talking. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what a disaster. Okay, we're gonna do this. Come on, you can do it, Dave. You can do this. We're gonna end this thing on a high note. I've run out of endurance doing this fight. This is a long fight. I recently put this fight in, so it's, you know, it's not super balanced yet. And it's missing a couple features, but it you know, it was a good start. It was a respectable start. It is. I like the mechanics. I like the you know, you got to kill the spiders, but the spiders need to jump off these blocks and stuff, and it needs to do more damage. Well, the damage problem is throughout the entire game, so that's, you know, that's okay. All right, we're gonna get better. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. End of demo. Thank you for playing. We've killed the end guy. Thank you, thank you. All right, little cheers. Little cheese cheers. Little thank you, thank you. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's interest in this. Ring of Critical Protection. All right. We got some stuff dropped. And I appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this now, but I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow maybe we will explore a little bit more with one of my other characters, or maybe we'll do creative for a little bit and chill back, you know, chill out and answer questions or something. But anybody, everybody have a good Super Bowl Sunday if that's your thing, and everybody have a fun day. And thank you for joining. And I'll try and answer some more questions. I'll maybe stay behind and chat and answer a few things for a little bit, but I'm going to end that here. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate the interest. And have a good day. Bye now.